Hi, Michelle. Thanks for joining us today. We just wanted to ask a few questions about your background and your career that we could share with folks. So if you could start by telling us a little bit about yourself.
Sure, thanks, Tim. My name is Michelle, and I'm a contract administration manager at the experimental station in Wilmington for DuPont. I've been with DuPont for about 9 years now. I've moved into this role like 6 months ago.
Great. So tell us a little bit about the first job you had.
Yeah, so the first job I had was working in a doctor's office for my dad when I was in high school during the summer times. And so one of the things that I learned about that is how important it is to have good relationships when you're working, because sometimes the work you have to do, it's not that fun, it's not that exciting all the time, but it's work that needs to take place. So really building relationships and having fun while you're at work and enjoying being with the people that you work with. I found that to be really important. And I've carried that with me throughout my career with DuPont too.
Yeah, I guess even more so when you're working with family. There's no real off time.
Yeah, yeah. It was fun. It was interesting. It was weird to see my dad, and I didn't know, do I doctor or dad? It was funny. It was a good time.
So about the work you do today, could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. So, contract administration manager for our site. So, the experimental station is about 43 buildings full of like 1,500 to 2,000 people working here. So a lot of the work that has to happen, we use different partners. So it's not all DuPont. We use contracted services. So like maintaining roads and grounds, maintenance work on piping. A lot of times we use outside resources, and so those are our contractors. So what's critical to my role is ensuring that the work that gets done very safely. So we have a team of people to make sure that the work gets done safely, it's scheduled, and it's done on time, and that the quality delivered is really what we're looking for at DuPont. So they're meeting all of our quality standards with every single contractor that walks through the door. So it's a really rewarding role to have right now, to know that I can lead a team of people to really have a lot of impact and value across our whole campus.
Absolutely. And I know you said you're reasonably new to the role, but we work hand in hand quite a bit, and so far it's been great working with you.
Yeah.
A little bit about your educational journey and how you got to where you are today and how that impacted your work.
Yeah. So when I was in high school, when I took my biology courses, I thought, oh, I want to be a doctor. And I took my chemistry classes, and I thought, oh, maybe I'll be a chemist. And all the time I liked math, but I didn't really know what to do with that. But as I talked to some friends and some people that were a little bit older than me and school counselors, they suggested I look into engineering. So I thought that that would be, a good path, the combination of problem solving with the skills that you could learn, math and science skills behind it. So I thought, let me go for engineering. And I really like chemistry. So I went with chemical engineering. So I got my degree, my bachelor's in chemical engineering in 2011. And that's where I stopped with my career. There was additional options for masters, PhDs, and all that. But that's where I stopped with my education level and moved into the corporate world.
Right. And then lastly, just any additional advice you could have or offer,
Yeah.
rather?
So my best piece of advice is to push yourself in a way that'll make you look back and be proud. So I look back at my college days, and I was on a sports team. I did do engineering, and it was a lot. It was that balance that I looked for in work or schoolwork and extracurricular, but it was draining at times. But I look back and I'm so proud of what I was able to accomplish by working so hard, both for myself and my degree. So push yourself to do something you can be proud of when you're done. That's my best advice.
Great. Thanks so much, and thanks for sharing today.
Yeah, thanks, Tim. Thanks for talking with me. I appreciate it.
Great. Sounds good. Thanks, Michelle.